Backyard Bands.
It's that good shit.
Welcome. It's your two troublemakers. The commoners of the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen. Fanboys Club. You already know the vibes. Welcome everybody. Wherever you're checking us out from, we appreciate you. Spotify, Apple, Amazon, Google, Spreaker, YouTube. So much love. Shout out to everybody who's checking us out, who's listening.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, man. It's nothing but love, and keep showing us that love. Keep supporting, sending those fan bills. You know, if it's commenting, showing love on Spotify, YouTube, rating us. You know, on all the platforms that you check us out on, leaving comments, engaging. You know, with
Five star.
I mean, it will be nice.
It'll be nice. Oh yes,
it'll be nice. You know, no pressure. It'll be nice. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am in the building with my only brother.
Cheers.
And yeah, Vibes Mr. Talk to him.
Yeah, signing in. You know, when I'm sitting on this end, you know that there's only two of us in the house. It's your man Imina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Ego, aka your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather. You know what is popping? Let's get it popping. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, man, yeah, welcome. I mean, how's your I guess your weekend?
It's a very long week for me. For several reasons. Eventful in the ways I wouldn't want, ideally. Earlier in the week, it started with me almost burning down the house. Okay?
Tell the listeners the story.
So,
I mean, in his defense,
in my defense, it's my first time.
He's a rookie at burning.
I'm a rookie at burning. I used to light matches before match, lighter and all that, but it didn't escalate. But this one inside this kitchen here, wow! I was doing pyro. I was trying to cook. It's been a while because shout out to the sis. I don't usually cook a lot. You understand?
Well, I don't get sis, so
I just know say
Canada.
but that has improved my begging skills. That has improved my begging skills.
Your negotiation skills.
Negotiation, like some days it might be like, okay, since you're not working this Saturday, can you pick me up from work? I'll be like, bet, because you're probably gonna go grocery shopping and blah, blah. So I'll be like, okay, I'll wake up and go pick you up from work, right? So I've increased my negotiation and begging skills. So I haven't cooked in a while. So I now say, let me cook. I prepared all the things, right? So, silly me, I go put oil. I say, you to take time. The pots look like it's those armored pots. How that is like thick, has a thick skin before it will heat up. So I said, let me go and sit there. Let me sit there and then wait for the oil to heat so that when I put the onions, it will make the char effect, right? So
quick to fry, like straight to the
so
fry.
I want to do
straight to the fry.
So that's the effect I wanted.
Straight to the fry. You don't want to ease your way. You want to straight to the fry.
Yeah, one the risky ones. So that's how I put it there. I went to sit down. I just scroll 1, scroll 2, scroll 3. The next time, boom, big flame. It reached the thing, the vent.
Yeah.
It reached the vent, yeah. So I'm like, hey! I first looked around. I say, okay, based on I don't have experience in such, right? So I didn't know what to do immediately. So I carried the entire pot, put inside the sink. And then I looked around one more time because the flame is still there, right? I say, I cannot pour it anywhere. I don't know where. So I untap. Immediately, the water touched the fire. Bro, I'm telling you, if the camera could pan, it would pan up there and see the web I've made there, web of smoke. I've made there.
I noticed when I saw it, I was like, what
happened there? Right?
But I couldn't explain what could have led to a fire over there because it's a sink. Yeah, man.
It was very, very, very. So that was one event that I didn't want to occur.
Yeah, but
I still cooked the food. The food was still, you understand? It don't matter. It's not out of touch, out of this thing. It's like class is permanent. You understand? What is it? So form is temporary, but class is permanent. Yeah,
I've never heard that before, but okay.
No, it's a football term.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
that makes sense then.
Yeah, form is temporary, but class is permanent.
But okay. Understand that you were not playing soccer, you were cooking.
I was not on form. I was not on form.
Okay.
But when I got past that phase where it's like, okay, I'm just getting back into the game, the class kicked in. The thing was just going, you understand? You know when you now master Tai Chi, the way your hand will now be moving. You understand? So I finished work there. Mm-hmm. So the next unfortunate event was Thursday when I went to my Thursday league. I rolled my ankle. So I've been limping since all weekend. Right. I'm glad I didn't have any movement because if I had a gig, I don't know if I should tell them it's my mental health. I don't know if I should tell them.
I mean, your ankles affecting your brain, so you can claim some sort of.
Yeah. I would say, like, I will come and give you your money, but I cannot even come. I cannot walk out and come to you to come and give.
I'm giving you your refund, but I can't walk over there.
I can't walk over there. Yeah, but just.
But speaking of the oil situation, right? I think because I haven't like burnt anything per se, but I know of the hot oil and like water combo. Yeah, because like for example, like I've like, you know how like something is defrosting,
right?
And it doesn't defrost completely, so it's still kind of wet. And once you put it in oil, you start to get the yeah. So that's how I know that water and oil don't mix. Obviously, then you hear stories. So like for me, when I'm cooking with oil specifically, I'm ease into the cooking. I'm not your type that you
don't like the chai.
I want it to be marinating. Then
that is music to my ears.
No.
The only time I will take the marinating one is when I'm frying egg, right? So I want it to then slow cook because I feel like, I don't know if this is me, but when you slow fry it like that, I feel like the egg has more volume. I feel like the fried egg has more volume than when there's too much heat and then fry everything just dry quick. The thing will now look like pancake.
I think you have I don't know.
It's an illusion that I want to use to hold myself because there are sometimes I feel like I want more egg and then my mentor will tell me if I do it this way, when I finish it, I'm okay. That like, okay, maybe I got more volume.
Speaking of more, do you know that if you boil your Indomie, like Indomie specifically, longer, yeah,
it has more volume.
It has more volume.
For real? It doesn't happen with ramen.
No, I don't know about ramen. Ramen is expensive. So I'm talking about Indomie. If like unless I'm really hungry,
right?
But I only want to make two because I make 2 packs of Indomie. I will cook it longer. But what that means is like it might get a little bit softer because you're cooking it for a longer period of time. But
I don't know. I actually like soft.
I mean, I like
when it's like not half but past half.
Yeah, kind of thing. That's my. But that one means that you will not swell.
You won't have volume.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what I've been getting because maybe, I don't know. Because like I tell you, I like things when it's cooked right. Rice, I like when the rice is cooked. Obviously, it would still be like single, but I don't want those single where you be chewing. The rice will be too chewy. You get me? So I like it to be cooked. Pastas, all of that. I like them.
Speaking of rice, do you wash your rice before you cook it, or you do like a first boil and then you wash it?
Okay. There are two scenarios. When I'm just boiling white rice, When I'm just boiling white, I wash it after I parboil it.
Yeah.
So that means I put it in the fire, let it cook a little bit, and then I wash it afterwards.
Okay.
But when I want to make something like fried rice or something, I wash it before because I know that once I put everything.
I don't believe you can wash rice properly before.
I don't believe that too. I believe that when that thing, when the water boils, it kind of it loses the thing.
That's what I believe.
I wash it well. This makes a lot of sense. But I think it's jollof rice because jollof rice, when you put everything, now put it on slow heat. You understand? Yeah. So that's the only time I wash the rice before. But if I'm making fried rice, just boiling white rice or stuff, I always parboil it and then put it back and put my salt in.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. How was your weekend? Your Instagram was popping. I'm gonna lie. If you follow this guy on Instagram,
I was gonna ask you a question about that actually when I was on my way here. But specifically, let me talk about my weekend. When did we record?
We recorded Saturday last.
Yeah,
not last week Saturday.
Okay. Because I'm having a hard time because we record on Saturdays, so we don't have like a weekend per se. But my week was busy. I had work. I was the only person in the office. My supervisor had the week off, and then my boss was sick the entire week.
Wait, after he came back from Telos?
Yeah, from Montreal.
yeah. And he was not.
Brother,
that guy is playing executive game. That guy is playing executive game.
He was sick the entire week, so I had to hold the office down. So I guess it was okay.
Wait. What about that woman? That lady?
Which lady?
That.
Okay, so we ended up. We're gonna give her tickets.
You're gonna give her the ticket?
Yeah. My boss said he's gonna honor it. So my boss is gonna pay for the tickets.
Okay, did you call? Now it's a good news. Were you the one that called her?
Yeah, I called her.
Damn.
I called her, right? And she was in the stairwell. So if you don't get the context, go and listen to the last episode and hear about how I made a woman cry, and then then this will make sense. She was in the stairwell.
Yeah.
And then I called her. I was like, "Hey, it's Nambi from Boom." She's like, "Hold on. I'm in the stairwell. I can't really hear you. I want to make sure I hear what you're saying." Clearly. And then she opens the door, and I can tell that she's coming out, and could you hear that? When the door opens, she's like, okay. What were you saying?
She actually ran out.
Yeah. Imagine I had bad news.
Yeah. You just run out feelings. Be like,
you're like, call the ambulance.
Sorry.
Because then you're panting, and then you've heard bad news, and so you have to just start racing faster. So I was like, I'm glad we're able to like
just make sure
take care of that. But the rest of my weekend, so we had our holiday party. I'm not going to go into much details. If you watched it on my story, it was fun. Work holiday, yeah. Work holiday party
in almost February.
But that's when like everybody is back.
Oh, okay.
Because in my industry, the radio station, Christmas is the time where a lot of people can take time off. It's slow. We can. Everyone understands if you're not around because it's a holiday,
right?
But once the holiday is over, everyone is expected back in the office. Yeah. So that's when a lot of people are back around.
Okay. So you can get the full work.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's what happened when you go see a Raptors game. The G-Box experience is good.
Explain to us. To us laymen,
commoners,
because the common terms. What is G-Box?
So G-Box is kind of like it's like a suite where like you guys will get like a room where you guys can watch the game, but like there's no like it's not like tiered sitting or anything. You just feel like you guys go move around, have fun. There's drinks.
Let me tell you, if you're in there, why do you want to move around and have fun? You guys are packaged nice.
Yeah.
It's a VIP room.
Yeah. That's right. The only problem though is like you can't really like depends on where you are. It's hard for you to see the game. So where I was watching between the screen and the court. Because like you're like it's like you're looking like this at them. So depending on
one of those they call nosebleed, almost nosebleed.
Yeah, it's kind of nosebleed views, but like you're getting more than nosebleed. Like there's drinks, there's food. Like you're not like tight sitting and just like you can move around if you wanted to. But like a lot of my coworkers don't watch NBA games.
So they don't.
So they were just there for the vibes and the food. So it was just really me and like two other people that were like, yo, basketball. And they're watching Clippers play. Everybody in the Clippers is playing. So
it was the Clippers?
Yeah, it was the Clippers game, yeah. So they spent money on that party because Raptors Clippers tickets are not cheap.
No, they're not.
So that was fun. So what had happened? So I feel like I'm bragging.
No brag.
So my company paid for the G-Box. We did the whole thing. Open bar. Food kept coming out and then
it was a buffet. I saw the thing. The heaters was the thing.
And then a client that advertised on our radio station,
right?
Bought out the top of a restaurant for us. So after the game, we went to another restaurant and like it was just open bar. But like people were already drunk from the first one. It was not like me and one other lady that was just drinking because everybody was like, we had like, so there were drinks. You know how you go to the arcade room?
Yeah.
We had like a set of arcade that was free. So we didn't have to pay for the arcade.
Hey, God. Hey, I said you should brag, but this is a lot to take.
Then after that, then I went to a party at Kisa Toronto. It was Uncle Nife, Uncles of Toronto. There he celebrated his birthday, so I went there and we just had fun. So that was Friday. Saturday was so I have two comedy friends who were celebrating their birthdays. So they did a comedy show. So I went out to just go support. So it was just nice to put money in their business because they have like a restaurant that they also sort of manage. So I'll come out, buy dinner and chill with you guys. So that was fun to see that. So I did that Saturday, and then Sunday I hosted a 30. He didn't want me saying his birthday age, but I hosted a birthday party. That was fun too. Let me just leave it at that because I feel like I'm bragging at some point, but it was fun to do that. I got to go to Habo 60, which is
what is that?
Yeah,
what is that?
Me and you.
Don't be lumping me. Don't be lumping me in the same distance as you.
That's a place.
Right now, I am by myself in this end.
That's a place that you and I will go to when you get when you get your citizenship.
No.
I'll take you there when you get your citizenship.
Habo 6.
Habo 60. When you get your citizenship, that's a place that you go to. Like when you're celebrating something, like a huge changing. Because like.
What is a huge? Is that setting in the account? Is it huge spending?
Bro, like, see, because like when he did the birthday, right? So anybody who's wondering, Habo 60 is a very upscale restaurant. I got there, right? And I was like, I was there to park. I was like, no, give me your key. I was like, sir, I'm working here tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not a guest, so don't expect me to pay you for valet services.
Yeah.
Just collect that from somewhere else. Like, don't come to me. And I'm here working. I'm here to collect money. I'm not here to spend money. So that was the first thing that shocked me. That they do kind of have like a valet service. So you park your car. Again, like I didn't get to ask questions about the venue or see what the venue really is like because I was there working. So I just went in to set up. I had to bring my own stuff to set up because they only had like speakers. So I had to bring my microphone, set up everything. I just went in to do that. So from what I saw, it seems like it's a group thing. I don't know. You can just click you and your person, you and your partner can just go. I don't know. Maybe you can, but I didn't get to see that. Maybe that's upper level. Maybe they have like upper level. But where I was, it was just like rooms.
I wasn't upper level.
No, that was on the ground.
Even on the ground, they are doing valet for you. You want to take me there?
When you get your citizenship, we're going to Habo 60. I promise you, on God. you know that bill. I said.
Have we not got here? Why we not go? Why did we not go?
It's second to do. Because I'm closer to getting my citizenship.
Yeah. So when you get that now?
No. Well, I need time.
Let's see how it is.
I need time.
Let me go and experience valet. So let's do 1-1, and then we'll now go and do tiebreaker.
Do you know that bill I sent you? Like, so he did the Nigerian thing, right? Where you invite all your friends.
And you pay for it.
You pay for it. I was like, huh?
Only one person.
Only one person. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I was like, yeah. But I had fun. Work was done. I killed it.
Yeah, work was done.
The work was done. I killed it. I even have a potential booking because of that. Yeah. And I think the validating thing was when I was done, they actually clapped for me.
Mad.
I love those. I love those.
Those vibes are really nice.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my. But I didn't ask you in that same.
I'm not going.
I didn't ask you in that same breath. I felt like at some point, like people were looking at my stuff and was like, "Yo, why is he doing? Like, why is he like overdoing this like thing?"
Which thing are you overdoing?
Like this was like the posting, like the posting of like from Friday to like, because normally I wouldn't post. I would just like nobody would know that's what I did, you know. So I felt like
is it their post? Is it their post?
I just kind of felt like I could type away.
Is it their post? And it's not that you choke people with your post, anyways.
Yeah.
I won't post this one. I not even post a lot because you could have posted, wow, there's valet. You could have posted that. You could have posted the receipt.
I could have done like waist beat.
Yeah, you could have done. Follow me to underground. What do you call it?
Habo 60.
Habo 60. Follow me to Habo 60.
Yeah.
You're like,
I mean, I guess because I'm not used to it, so it kind of felt over like I know I didn't do a lot because like 3 posts per weekend or per day kind of thing, but I still felt like it was a lot for me.
It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you don't post a lot, so it's okay you have those days that there's a lot to be posted. Post it. Because to be honest, you are not the type to do take me back. Take me back to when I went to Harbour 60. You get me? Right? So you're never gonna post them again.
Yeah, true.
Like I've had like those pictures that I'm like, let me just keep, I'll post this. And then once it hits the next day, I find there's no point for me to post it. There's no point.
Me too. So I have like this limit where like, even like with the recap videos that I do, if it's after like 1 or 2 days after the thing has happened,
right,
I probably will never post it again. It's just what it is.
So post it, and guess what? It's 24 hours to disappear.
That's the point. That's the point. Although it takes time to edit those reels for 24 hours.
Yeah.
I'm going to go into fan mail. I'm going to read a fan mail, and I think we have a comment on Spotify.
Damn,
and then we'll go from there.
Welcome to the fan mail. What? This is a segment where we read the mails sent in by you, our dear listeners.
You know what I need to tell you?
If you got a comment, story, or wild news, be sure to hit us up on the fan mail.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is that point where we read messages sent in by you, our listeners and neighbors and family and friends, and we encourage you to do that. You know, send us even if you don't send us anything about our own podcast, just send us stuff about you, what's going on in your life, what's going on in your day to day, and then we'll read it out and we'll judge you.
In fact, we lay it back.
But it's a safe space. It's a safe space. I promise you. So this one, I'm sure you know. By the time I read this halfway, you know who it's from. Okay. As a lover of all things merch and designer, I have to see to it that I get my money's worth from my favorite merch. So yeah, the receipt slid off my shirt and departed from me. But by the time you read this, it will likely be framed and awaiting autographs from the team. Love it.
We actually signed on her stuff when we delivered it. Yeah,
the bag. Yeah.
Oh, it's the bag. Yeah,
the bag is in the garbage.
The bag is in the
garbage. That's for sure.
That's true.
This brings me to my next thought. I would step into my purpose as a rich auntie and only wear designer for the rest of my days. This means more merch, BYB hoodies, tracksuits, tote bags, etc. I'm ready to be released from the shackles of the fast fashion and step into my season of being a walking advertisement for my famous brands. Example, BYB. Love. Just know that when there's a release, I will be needing one in every color. Thank you.
Every color, calm down.
Colorway.
Sister.
That was Shantae G, man. Yeah. Big love.
Shout out to you, Shantae.
In that same breath, congratulations on she had this ad with the Telfer campaign.
Yes, congratulations. I saw that.
That's big, man.
It's that bag, isn't it?
Yeah, that bag that everybody's
fighting for. Bro, the ending shocked me. The ending of that video shocked me. Because first of all, I was going to be shocked after because the video, for people that not watch it, I'll be your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
You'll be their mouth, I'll be their what? Your eyes. Oh, your eyes,
yeah. So sense. I don't see. It go like this and I go interpret it with my mouth. Right? So the video showed the vixen, in this case, Shantae, one of them in there, wearing a bag. But let's skip a whole lot of that. She entered elevator. The next girl that was there, another vixen, another ambassador, was in there carrying the same bag. They look. First of all, I would have shocked. I would have been like, okay, this is not like a Gucci where you can walk in every day. A shop is everywhere. This is like a new design, custom and blah, 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 all of that. And you have it already. You understand? I was going to be like, sis, where did you get this from? Or like, bro, how far that watch? You understand? And then the third person now walked into the elevator is now a guy who was carrying 3 different sets of that same bag. I for just look and say, how far? Leave some for other people. Yeah. But it was actually a live video.
I like the concept behind it. Is that like, it's like someone who is in a wheelchair, you see someone that can walk. I want to be like that person. And someone who's walking, you see somebody that's riding a bicycle. I want to be that person. Like person. And the person who's riding a bicycle, somebody that's driving a car. I want to be like that person. So it was that concept, but executed for the brand Telfer. So I love it. Shout out to them. This one is from our resident neighbor. So it just says on Spotify, he says, okay, but where's my merch?
This one is coming with the aggression.
Yeah, where is my merch? This is from Choma.
Nada. This is for you. No, she didn't just press
we're going to forward it to the right.
We're going to forward it to the shareholder.
to the right person.
To the right chairman. You know the funny thing is, this brother went to Nigeria twice. Yeah, I went to Nigeria twice. And that merch occupies space. Going, coming. Wow, nah, Chama, if I'm you, wherever he is, I'll go and snatch him and snatch the this thing too.
That's crazy. But yeah, man, you know what to do. Just check out the link in our bio. You can be able to send us a fan mail or hit our email address, TheTalkativeX@gmail.com. So TheTalkativeX@gmail.com. Hit us up on there. What's happening in the world of let me start with Toronto. I just read this article on my way here that apparently Toronto has been labeled as the second most I want to get this right. 1 second. Toronto has been labeled as the second most drug addicted country in the world.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's an article.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Toronto, right?
Yeah. I mean, like,
no. They said it was Canada. So somebody now posted that Toronto and Vancouver are championing.
Right. So it's Canada's second most drug addicted country in the world.
Yeah.
Study says. I mean, if we boil it down to just Toronto, because I can only speak for Ontario.
Yeah.
You see the sun. How many months in a year?
Yeah, seasonal depression.
Seasonal depression is really this country, and a lot of people find coping mechanisms, and drugs seems to be one of them. Even then, coupled with the fact that we have a ton of dispensaries.
Yeah.
A ton of
Bro,
dispensaries.
there's plenty every corner.
There was a lineup recently. I don't know what the lineup was, but there was a lineup like that was going around the block for a dispensary. I have no idea what they were selling, but someone posted the videos like, what could they be selling in this dispensary that is a lineup around the block in the winter?
Bro.
So it's one of those things. Plus, then people still go to their local buyers.
Yeah.
And, if you're in the nightlife industry, you'll come across so many drugs. So many drugs. So it's on par. Like, even if the article it's exaggerated, the statement is on par.
Yeah.
With what could actually be the situation in.
And given the fact that Canada took time to legalize weed. According to most people, they took their time to legalize. So when they did, right, and everybody can just walk in there and you're like, it's just a free pass. Like, as long as you smoke it, you're not driving as well.
Yeah.
Bro, people are already carrying it, but now that you make it legal and everybody is having the shop around the corner, it's gotten to a point where old smokers are complaining that because of how rampant it is, like, you can't even find quality stuff
because
anymore.
you have to produce. Demand is high.
Yeah, the demand is high.
Supply is low.
So they're complaining that the quality is not up to par.
You have to strain the strain.
Yeah, literally, and it's actually crazy. Like when I was working in the other location in Beaumontville, right? Our 2-door neighbor, the third store to our left, right, is Northern Hemp. Northern Hemp. This lady came to buy paint from my store. And then I was trying to explain to her terms and all of that. If you want to create an account, blah, 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 blah. It almost seemed like what I was saying was entering here and going out through here. And she was wearing their custom shirt, right? Yeah. And so she was now like mixing up what I was saying. And I'm like, So let me repeat it again. She was like, I know I'm wearing this shirt, but I promise.
And anytime they say
not high.
Anytime anybody says I promise, I'm not high. 9 out of 10 times you are high out of your mind.
I told her, I can understand if you are. I mean, you work there. It was like, actually, no, you're not allowed to consume the product while you're walking. I'm like, bro, does that stop your nose? Does that you can
secondhand smoking?
Yeah, secondhand smoking is there. Like, and a lot of them, from what I've heard, like, there are some of them, the stronger ones, because they have different grades in there as well, right? You cannot block the smell. You cannot block the smell. So I'm like, I totally understand if you consume. It was like, yeah, I know what it looks like, but I promise you we don't. I said, okay. Okay, I just take that. But it's crazy how, like, I can just be at work in the morning, I see an old lady pull up enter there, go by, and then come out of the door, just stay beside the pillar, light up.
Yeah.
An old lady in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Pull up, light up. And then weekend like this, almost them boku, them young, them old, or whatever, is like, okay, they're getting ready for the weekend and stuff. So like, I understand where that drug thing is coming because, hey, that's what you allow them to do.
And the thing about like the weed stores that we have here in Toronto, or well across Ontario, they're actually beautiful. Like you're actually as a normal human being who, if you don't smoke, you're tempted to go in there and just see what it looks like.
I don't know, for some reason they come up with catchy names.
Yeah.
Bro, the names are amazing. The names are really nice.
Yeah. True that.
No, they're actually pretty dope. And there are people that already had like their own personal weed growth or whatever in their own homes, right? So there's already that. So now you can actually have license to grow in your own home easily, more easier than a few years ago. So, that's a quick passport.
Dope. I just want to provide an update, and I'm just reading this, but if this is true, this is crazy. And again, just big congratulations to this lady, the chef Beauty Obasui, who was doing the cooking marathon. Apparently, she did 448 hours. That's crazy.
That's the Niger Jollof, isn't it?
Yeah.
Niger Jollof in Brampton.
Yeah.
448
hours. But obviously, Guinness still has to
validate it. Yeah. They have to check all the facts and
148 hours. That's what happens. That's like 2 weeks.
So, I'm not going to arrange my decision.
What are you cooking for that long? God damn. She must be sleep deprived. I actually was going to try.
Wait.
I was actually going to try and go and check it out, but honestly, I didn't have the time, man.
But that place is far.
Yeah,
that place is far.
That's how you guys in Nigeria. You guys listening from Nigeria should know that Canada is big. Not like when you guys did in Lagos, where Hilabasi was like meet and everybody was like
everybody just going.
Nah, this one it's a trip, and then there's snowstorm.
Regular time with decent amounts of traffic, because there's always traffic when you're going that end. Regular time is now like around an hour, like 38 minutes or so, and then you not add after rush hour, you not add that, and then you not add the winter stuff. Bro, you're reaching there in 3 hours. You go there safe, you'll probably not have enough food. My question is, in this economy.
Yeah, but I guess Nigeria Jollof was sponsoring.
No, wasn't she the owner of the Nigeria Jollof?
No, she's not the owner. I don't think she's the owner.
Oh, she wasn't?
No, I don't think she's the owner. I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know if that's a fact. But hey, they have a restaurant, so
they have yeah.
But if they're right, that's 18 days.
That's 18 days
cooking.
Farm.
Yeah.
That will actually be blessed for them and their business if it actually gets checked out. Like, even if the hours end up being reduced, right? Because they're going to remove Guinness is going to remove a lot of technicality.
Yeah.
They're going to remove all that. So even if it's going to be a lot.
But what's crazy is that this record has been broken, I think, twice already.
Yeah.
Like Hilda-Basi, then someone else, then her. So how long is this one gonna last? Hey.
And it's funny, it's almost like a lot of people didn't know this existed, right?
I think for us, it's just the wrong timing to do it. Because one, again, it's winter.
No, I'm not even talking about it being done here in Ontario. I'm talking about knowing that this cooking marathon existed until the Indian lady broke it. And then, because the Indian lady broke it, it wasn't up to 2 years until Hilda-Basi, started, right?
Right.
A lot of these records will probably be sitting, and then somebody.
Yeah, but one thing we know about Nigerians is when you see something is successful,
it's successful. Yeah.
Everybody. So I've been hearing this thing. So I don't know if you're on TikTok. I mean, you're on TikTok, but I don't know if you're on TikTok enough to see the AI lady. Thank you. So
is it Jado?
I really don't know it, but I know it's this. They pay, they'll be giving them coins and thank you. So
AI people.
Yeah. But it's real people act like AI. Kind of thing. So people are making
some of them.
Yeah, people are making money off that stuff, and now they're doing this in Nigeria. So the Nigerian people are like, thank you. So,
but Nigerians are not getting money from it, right?
Yeah,
No, for real?
Yeah, you can gift them because you buy coins, right? Like you can spend money on TikTok. So one thing once Nigerians see something successful, everybody's gonna run towards it, and it's that hustle mentality that we have. But yeah, so in that same line, Canada is also 5th in being addicted to social media.
5th.
Yeah,
that's quite. US has to be number 1, but
I didn't read the list. But again, it just ties in with the whole like seasonal depression. There's no sun in this country.
There's no sun, so there's only one place to go and get seasonal entertainment.
Yeah, and they keep closing all the clubs. They're literally shutting down clubs, so we're just forced to go on our phones and find entertainment. But yeah, that was just a side story that I saw, and it was just kind of like interesting to see. A man stabs his neighbor because the neighbor was snoring too loud.
Fair. I mean, sorry, I don't condone. I spoke too quick. I don't condone violence.
Like, do you know what it means to stab your neighbor? Like next door.
Do you know what it means to snore? That it penetrated the wall and blocked my sleep.
First of all, we have to blame the building construction. Like how thin are the walls that you can hear your neighbor snoring?
The building has been certified. The building inspection have come and done their job.
Nah.
But you carry your snoring. You did not disturb the people in your house. The person right in your bedroom with you, if you have any partner or something, or any roommate, whatever. You didn't disturb the person sharing the room, sharing the house, passerby. You disturb the person in the other room. Like, imagine how loud that could have been. Like, bro, nah, bro. When I was a little kid, bro, like, we'll be watching movie, right? One of those times I would go to holiday in one of my uncle's houses, right? We'll be watching movie and my aunt will put on a drama of knowing that we all are like, there's mostly like, there's me and my brother-in-laws there, right? So it's mostly all boys in there. We don't want to watch drama. School are finished, like we're just chilling, like want to watch action movie, right? But she'll come and be like, this is not the time I want to watch that. We hated that period, right? And she doesn't last. She just stay there. Immediately, 20 minutes into the movie. I swear to God, bro. Like, I hated that thing. She'll be there and she wouldn't want to go to her room. We'll turn off the movie and start playing action. She'll wake up and scold us that, why did we turn off our movie? We say, yo. I will not. Maybe in my evil life, I'll probably carry a knife and stab her because she did us dirty. So, like, bro, I don't know, man. Like, you don't know what the other guy, he might need sleep. It is not right. I don't condone violence. Don't go and stab anybody. But man, don't be snoring carelessly. Be snoring carelessly.
But it's your sleep though.
It's your sleep. Then when the snoring not penetrate the other building, enter the other person's room, it's not your sleep anymore.
Nah, but for your snore self to be that loud.
That's what I'm saying, to be that loud.
That's crazy.
This guy up and like, do you know the thought process that you to still take for this guy to carry knife and to first get up? His knife that is in his head first, and he carry it and you're not like, I've deliberated enough. I'm going to your house. I will knock. Open the door. Wait, the door was not locked.
I know. So from what the article says was like, so they've been having an argument over a while for the snoring. So it's not like he snored one day. So the snoring, the snoring has been building.
It has accumulated.
Yeah, accumulated.
Nah,
so
come on, fam.
He came over to like they were having an argument, and the guy who stabbed him seemed like he was calm. Yeah, and he wasn't offering money for nasal surgery to like help with it.
Oh no!
And I guess he then opened the door, and then apparently he was hiding the knife, and then stabbed him, and he killed him actually.
Oh, I mean, he should go to jail though because he killed somebody. You need to lock that guy up. Lock that guy up.
Imagine you get arrested and say, and then ask, what are you in here for? Say, because you're snoring. If you snore in the prison,
your prison neighbor is gonna be like, I repent from today. I repent from today. But like, I mean, like, again, that's how I look at it. You don't know the other person's situation and whatnot. And on top of that, he don't warn you several times, right? It's still you shouldn't kill it, but I'm just saying that it will get on my nerves a lot if the snoring was that bad. Like it has to be that bad for the person to even like have talked about it with you several times. Maybe if it's like you know those situations where it's like your bedroom on the other side of the house is the one that is near the wall, and the bedroom on this house is also the one that is near the wall, right? So bad is like when it's not connected like that. It would be better if like your bedroom on that side is now facing the living room on this side. It's better that way,
I guess. So again, see how the house is coming into question after you said it was certified.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you. So, what is something that a roommate or a neighbor has done or does that drives you crazy?
Snitch. Snitch. Hey, fam, I don't gonna lie. So there was this summer, yeah. there was this summer. I swear to God, there was this summer that I came back from work. I saw a letter from the city telling me that somebody reported me that our grass have grown, that is growing into their side.
Into their side.
I looked at the grass. I looked at other people in the streets, right? It's not only my grass that I have not cut. It's not only me that I haven't, mowed the lawn. Why me? So I now looked at it. I'm like, okay. I looked at the triangular this thing. I'm like 1, 2, 3. You understand? These guys, they're my guys. You understand? These ones, we are not knowing ourselves too much, so I don't think they'll go. But so that means most likely it's going to be these guys in the back here, right? Bro, they actually reported to the city. And the city wrote me a letter that I have to cut it within a set amount of time. If not, I'll get a fine. That wasn't the first time I've been snitched on. Somebody has snitched on me parking in front of my house.
Yeah.
And they came and gave me a ticket. And I just drove I was just standing in front of my house. I looked down from the other road. There's another car parked in a worse situation than I was parked. I walked down there. That guy didn't get a ticket, right?
My guy went to go check that car.
No, I took a picture because that ticket I took it to go do a hearing, to go to a hearing, right? And the guy told me, the lady that was there, she told me first off, so it was when I learned about the from December 1st to April 1st.
Right.
Is like the time where you can't park on this side or whatever on the government area. So in front of the house, so she described all that. So they were not like, it don't matter how the situation went and they got there, but if their people eventually come and you're violating this whatever, right, they're going to give you a ticket. So I'm not like, okay, so does it have to be targeted? Because you pass the same street, you pass cars that are in those same situations, which means you follow that person's car and came directly to my address, gave me ticket and went back to your office. You didn't look at other people that are violating that same rule, right? So she was like, well, that's how this kind of thing. I'm like, okay, so if I go back home now and I go from street to street and call you guys and be like, this person is parked adjacent to the road, right? You're going to come and you better show up. You better show up because that seems like what it is, right? I'm parked in front of my house. What is there? Ordinary, just do a curve and pass. You can't do that, right? Like, so snitching. All these stories to tell you snitching is the biggest thing. So I seen this thing here where this lady was complaining because she's talking to a guy, right? They were just talking on social media first. They haven't met. At some point, they were planning to go on a date. So they haven't gone to their first date yet, right? So now this guy went on, to send it. I guess the guy has gotten comfortable talking and whatnot. Shared the fact that he likes cooking, right? Sent her pictures of some of the dishes that he has made. He cooks almost like a professional chef, right? And plates nicely. Remember, Naza had that run. Naza had that period when he did that, right? So plates it nicely, right? And so she asks him whether he does this often and whatnot, right? And he was like, yeah, he likes cooking. He likes cooking for his friends, both male and female, right? And all that, right? He enjoys it, right? So this woman is not like, she saw red flag. all over it. Because how can you be cooking for, your male friends? Maybe male friends is okay, but female friends as well. That this is a thing where she kind of finds personal, right? That if you can do this for your female friends, then I see a problem with that. So she not posted is like, do people think, so she's asking the social media fam, like, do you guys think I overreacted? Because she called off the date. Because I red flag.
Because he can
cook, but he does not only cook for himself. He cooks for his friends, both male and the female friends, and he does it this way where he presents it nice, he plates it nicely and all that, right? She thinks is not him, is him not establishing his boundaries, is him not having good boundaries, healthy boundaries.
This is why I say it's her, not him. But she's got issues. Like, right. She's got issues. I think. Obviously, like there's probably more context, but with what you presented,
that's the main context. That's the main context. She called off the dates that they were supposed to have. Right, and she cut off with the guys. It was like that.
You're gonna abandon a man that likes to cook. I don't think she understands what that means. Maybe she knows how to cook, but I'm sure you don't want to cook every day. Right. So you find a man that wants to cook, and like shout out to Kiana, who was that thing she told about like creating experiences.
Yeah, it's like
I've forgotten the word, but it's about
it's about the way you plate your food.
Yeah, that extra mile gives a little bit of oomph, a little bit of satisfaction. Yeah. And someone is willing to do that almost like normally.
Yeah, normally for you.
And you are saying it's a red flag because he wants to cook for the rest of the family.
Bro. And the fact is like I was then going through the comments because like I had my own opinion. I'm like, okay, like you're bugging. Like you didn't even go on first date. You didn't even go further to see what kind of personality he has or whatever. You didn't see more than he has presented to you on social media, right? You called off the date and say red flag. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you overreacted. But then I went through the comments. The comment was kind of split.
Really?
The comment was like almost evenly split because some girls are like, oh, I can see where she's coming from.
Where? Where's she coming from?
You can see where she's coming from.
I'm actually going to post that question on our poll. So if a woman, if a man can cook or likes to cook for his friends and family, are you saying no to that guy? Is that the question?
That's the thing. Like he likes cooking and presenting it nicely.
And plating it
nicely.
Like a
for
chef.
Both
like
male
salt
and female friends. Like a salt bay thing. Yeah. He likes that.
Like Habo 60.
Yeah. No valet. He'll probably do valet.
Probably do valet.
Especially if he become a woman. But like, yeah, so he likes doing that for his friends. And the friends is both male and female friends. He just say, I like doing that for my friends. I like cooking for my friends. I like presenting. This is what I enjoy doing. Right? So if your man or the person you're talking to is doing this, do you think is a red flag and why? Or what do you think? Yeah.
Okay, so if your girl was doing this,
if my girl was doing it.
Yeah. Like cooking for her friends, and both male and female.
No. I'll tap into that. And if we're made, I feel like if at some point I find that, okay, maybe he needs to cut how much he does that for people, right? I will come and occupy some of that time that he would have had free to cook for all these people. Maybe he's been doing that a lot because he's single.
But it shows me that you are family oriented. Because okay, like we have like this whole thing where we have families.
You're coming to your house for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so like we know that there's no problem. Like there's no like you're not going to complain. You're not going you're not going to stress you. Like
we will happily do the dishes.
I think the most important part for me in this whole fact is if I had a woman that likes to cook, like that enjoys that very much. I'm not supposed to say ladies don't enjoy it, but like that extra, like your plating and stuff.
Nowadays they don't.
It shows to me that you actually like buying groceries.
In this economy.
Okay. You prioritize buying groceries. I was telling somebody the other day that I can't remember the last time I went to the veggie, the organic section where you sell carrots and I can't remember the last time I went there. I've just skipped.
I went there the other week when I burned the house.
Don't wonder you burned the house,
bro.
You haven't cooked with original ingredients.
Bro, I went there, bro. The aggression where I take by ordinary bag of shrimp is almost $15. I say what,
bro? Like you know, because every time you enter, right, it's always like on this side.
Yeah,
I just go the other way.
Bro, it's funny how I come back with like 4 packs of ramen and each pack has 4 in it. That's how my day goes, because when I cook that one meal, portion how I'm going to like have my lunches and thing, right? So whatever I cook is the main thing I'm having for lunch, because I'm not going to go to work with ramen and stuff, right?
Someone was like, so how do you get your vegetables and your sauce? I'm like, I just buy vitamin C.
You just buy
it's cheaper. It's cheaper than buy lettuce and cabbage,
bro. Nah.
But you're gonna read some comments or what?
Yes. Let me read some comments because yo,
wow, they're split. That's crazy.
Yeah, comments were split, yo. I was looking at this and I'm like, are you serious?
That's wild, man. It reminds me of this post that someone posted. I was like, yo, someone was like, man, how do you guys feel about something? And then all the other comments, women are commenting.
Yeah.
And someone's like, yo, can you all chill and let men answer the goddamn?
See what is happening here. Nah, bro, because the way people say, oh, they actually see where she's coming from is like crazy. And some people are like, sister, where you for just enter like this and go and monopolize the whole situation. You understand? Actually, Dre, I will send it to you because I don't sign in on this app, right? So that way you can open it on, because you see the comments on Twitter. I'm not signing on my computer. I don't know the password.
Okay.
So I sent it to you.
Alrighty. I'm just waiting for that to come through.
Oh.
Made a female friend dinner at his place, like an elaborate dinner. I'm dying. Okay, so this is a serious question. What would you do if the guy that you were seeing made a female friend dinner at his place, like an elaborate dinner? I'm dying. Okay, so this is what he made his female friend. This is
charcuterie board.
I have no idea what this is, but he made that. Some pasta.
That's penne.
Pasta looks amazing.
How you know the name?
Looks absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Rich,
and he
rich
plated
steak.
it. He plated it.
He will put a.
He was like, "Oh, I made
leaf.
something," and sent me all these pictures, and I was just wowed. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this looks beautiful." Oh, but then naturally, I'm like, "Oh, like, were you on a date?" And that's completely fine. Like, you're not my man. You know, we're not together. We're just talking. So if he was, which clearly, like, this is a date, but that's completely fine. You know, we're not together. This guy was like, oh no, I just cook like this for, you know, my friends all the time. You know, whether it's men or women, I made it for my friend, and he named off some woman's name. I don't want to be talking to someone or dating someone who feels like they need to spend one-on-one time with someone in a very intimate way. This is like extremely intimate. It's almost performing.
Sister, you're bugging. You're bugging.
I think
you're bugging. Let me see if I'm coming. She said she hasn't even gone out on a first date with him yet. It was coming up, but after this, she just called the whole thing off.
Yeah.
So this is just someone says, "I'm sorry if this is how he treats his friends. Imagine how he's about to treat you, girl."
Right?
Fumbled.
Right? I'm like, bro, that's a bag right there. Bro, you gonna get fat. It reminded me of that, you know, those divorce lawyer, this thing, right? That go to those courts that are being televised. When this man was divorcing her man because she was getting fat. She said this guy cooked so well and so often that she's getting fat. So she doesn't want to be married with him.
So you know what I said, that this is not a him thing, it's hard. It's the fact that he's a man treating his female friends with kindness and respect. And this is a red flag. A man with genuine platonic female relationships, nah, stay over there. Your boundaries are constructed out of fear of a future that hasn't even happened yet.
Yep, that's a fact.
And the person that commented it has a female picture in their avatar. So I'm assuming it's a woman.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out what the people that are with her.
Oh no, you have to go because those ones they I think they were probably the first to start commenting, so they have.
Yes, overreacted. He's not even a man, and she's dictating who he can cook for.
Oh yeah, so that's one.
She calls it a boundary when it's truly an insecurity. Thinking about other women that he's known before you. This girl, her name is also Dre. I made this comment.
Oh, the person that made that comment is
Dre. But I'm picking up what I'm putting down. I want to come into my life. I come and dictate who now I should be with. Well, I'm sure you can't cook better than me.
Nah, scroll down because, bro, hundreds of comments we did there. I think the toxic ones.
This guy said, I mean, she's overreacting a bit, but here's the thing. So I'm a very good cook, and I do cook for all my friends of all genders. I enjoy it, but that's just me. These days, folks be fucking their friends, so I can understand why she's a little concerned. Either way, I think she made the right choice because if she can't trust him, she shouldn't be with him, especially if they don't agree on something like this.
I understand where this one is coming from.
Well, it's not like they don't agree. She doesn't agree.
She doesn't agree.
She called off the date first. She didn't even give it a chance. It was a conversation. Yeah. She pulled the cord.
And also, people that be fucking their friends, he's living his life. He was there before you.
Yeah.
So maybe if he gets a girlfriend, he will not be fucking his friends.
Exactly.
So it's still invalid. It's still invalid. Get to know the man, and if maybe you not be like, okay, why you are in the relationship and he still will ignore you and go and be cooking for his friends, then yeah, that's a different problem. That's
crazy, man. That's crazy. It's like sometimes I'll be coming back home from work and I'm not too far from Shemzi.
Yeah.
So I'm a webcam. I'm like, yo, are you home?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. I'm like, yo, do you have food?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, there's food. I'm like, I'm coming. It's kind of like the same thing because she's cooked. Obviously, she didn't cook for me, but she's cooked and there's food. And then I go over, and then because she's not, someone's her boyfriend, or if she sees somewhere, be like, oh, because Drake came over to eat. Yeah, you're insecure, man. You're afraid of me.
Because bro, Shemzi likes a goosey soup, and she tells me whenever you cook, I want some, right? So I will not make a goosey soup. I'll section some out for her and make pounded yam and be like, oh, we're recording today, so I got food. And I come and say, oh, you that be making traditional food for your female friends, go and find one parking lot and go and jam pillar.
Also, she's right. That's an intimate dinner. These comments are why y'all get cheated on. Robert De Niro, who's 80, just gave birth to his 7th kid.
The other time, was it not Al Pacino?
Yeah.
Now it's Robert De Niro.
I can't remember Al Pacino's story. Whether he was dating someone.
Al Pacino was dating someone. The person got pregnant or has given birth, but the girl was I think he was older by 50 or 50 something. Well, right? Now it's Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro. I think the lady is in her 40s, we're saying. But still, that's at least 40 plus.
But these old brothers, man.
Bro, they're putting in the work. They're putting in the work.
These old brothers, they
7 children. Tell us when you find the energy.
Dude, they are the definition of die hard. Bro. They're probably on cokes and shit.
That's crazy.
Bro, this.
What's this? Ayra Star came under fire for apparently she went into an event or something, like an awards night.
It's a why does this exist? Why are you doing pre-Grammy event in Nigeria?
Because we've nominated to Nigeria for the Grammys. Anything to throw a part, anything to see.
Why are we doing a pre-Grammy?
Anything to get dressed. Brother Boy's mom was there now.
Yeah, King Sunny Ade was there. So that was what sparked the problem, right? She went over there to greet them. I think she kind of bent down to greet Burna Boy's mom. But she just stood up and shook King Sunny Ade.
Right.
So that was what sparked the problem. She don't get respect and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So,
but again, I haven't, I've seen the video and probably there's a longer version and I haven't seen the longer version. But she could have come to the event and not have greeted anybody.
There's that.
She have just gone to her seat.
There's that.
she could have. We are
entitled.
Very. That's the word on my mouth. Very entitled.
We're entitled.
She has I don't know where we have where it's like, okay, maybe Chris Brown will go to the Grammy party and then he will see LL Cool J and then he will now like prostrate. Nah, you shake him and greet him.
I'm actually split on that too. I'm actually split on that.
She should have what?
No.
She should have like.
It's not that she should have done this or she should have done that. Since she's going, right? She's Igbo, right? Or is she Yoruba?
I think she's half Ghanaian actually somewhere. There's Ghanaian in her too.
Okay, so yeah, the thing here is like Nigeria is like traditional and there's a lot of culture, even though modernization is there. But like it doesn't mean that we neglect everything and not respect elders. I suppose I've seen video where like Davido prostrate for people. Wizkid went on stage. This is even like a couple of years ago. Wizkid went on stage. King Sunny Ade just finished performing also,
right? And
he was about to walk off.
Right.
Wizkid started performing while he was walking out and just prostrate for the guy, right?
Right.
So the thing here is, it's almost like she didn't know who King Sunny Ade was, because
there's also that
she made a post afterwards that when she left, that's when the first video circulated. She didn't realize who he was. She had to go back.
There's also that.
I just feel like, obviously, we carry these things on our head, but low key, we're in Nigeria. Like, it's not that we have modernized that we should now forget.
You can't say that. You can't say that because the people you just named. We also have to look at everybody. We have to look at the upbringing. That's where the whole, like, again, not to do the whole Gen Z millennial thing, but that's kind of what it is. Where it's like they will greet you as they feel you need to be greeted. Not saying that that's who Ayra Star is, but that's kind of like the difference. Where it's like,
right,
me and you, we can still dobale when we see people because that's how we were raised. Like, you know, greet him, you know, that kind of thing. As opposed to how some people are raised now, where it's like, it's a hug, it's a shake. You know, maybe I will bow or like I will bend little, but I'm not doing that whole thing.
But then she kind of squatted to greet Burna's mom, which means she knew who Burna's mom was.
Yeah,
and she equated respect that she deemed was should I say required for her, right? But then just went there, stood straight there, and greeted King Sunny Ade. So, which is where I find, okay, so
but if
to some level, you know to go and show respect.
Yeah.
To some level, you know to go and show respect.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. To some level, you know to go and do that.
Which is the key. Which is the key thing. I think that's the one thing we should all take away. The fact that she was being respectful.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm half and half on this. Like, I don't blame her, but I still understand where these people are coming from.
No, I don't understand where they're coming from.
I do.
It can be pushing. I don't understand where they're coming from, because we're trying to you know, bully this initiative that we have to, because we're Nigerian. I mean, I get it, because we're Nigerians, we have to be of this certain caliber, certain way. It's never really going to always like get us where we need to go, if that makes any sense. Where it's like, I understand millennials prostrating and doing all of that because that's how we were raised. If these new upcoming people are not raised like that, we shouldn't expect that from them. As long as they show respect and acknowledge. Right. And when they did call her out, she did apologize, acknowledge. That's all. That's fine. But you don't like, you're not going to expect me to like, or like you said, she might not have known who King Sunny Ade is.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just really the case. I don't see the reason why they should be dragging her. It was an honest mistake. Again, the mistakes of it is even like, for me, it's like, is it really? Like, she did greet, she did shake. If she like really just like avoided him and just kept on going, then maybe we can have a conversation. Have you done your history?
Right.
On knowing who's who in the music, like people that, you know, that came before you, you know, kind of thing. I understand who the legends are and stuff, you know, that kind of thing. But again, it even looked to me like King Sunny Ade was going to stand. The way it looked to me like he was going to stand to hug her. That's what it kind of looked to me, but I might just be tripping. But yeah, man, you guys fair and stuff, man.
Like, the thing is, I feel like the respect thing is almost in all Nigerians' blood. It's just like you said, how people are taught to show that respect, right? Or how they learn to to show that respect.
Yeah.
So I mean that's why, and she did come out to say, oh, she didn't recognize who it was, that she went back to greet it properly, which she didn't have to. She didn't have to really, but I mean, yeah. I just still feel like if you're going, you know, like, for example, say for me, if I'm going to greet a set of people that I've seen there, right, and they are elderly people, maybe I recognize one person, right? I'm not going to only greet that one person that I recognize a certain way, showing more respect, and the other people who are elders, even older than the other ones, I won't equate that. For me, it's like, okay, this age group, this is how I'm greeting them, right? That's what I'm thinking. If you go there to greet elders, it's like,
not me.
Yeah. So you go and you see like a bunch of elders, you pick the ones who you greet different type of way.
Yeah, because all of them have different impacts in my life. I'm not just going to just dobale for a stranger. If I see my uncle, I will greet him because he's my uncle. I will greet him about every person. Like it's like I will greet and I will say hi. The next person I'll just go like pop, like quick thing. I'm not like doing the whole. That's just me, Sha. Again, that's what I'm saying. As long as I'm being respectful, which is what I'm doing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But you have no impact in my life. I don't know who you are. There's no way I'm giving. But if again, like when and that's on the family side of things. But if it's the industry side of things, where it's the music, whatever. Again, like as a you know what, that's really funny because I'm thinking if it was comedians now, like would we double it? Nope. Like I respect, like we would greet like normal human beings.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's just this whole because it's music. That's why it's like this. There's even that conversation that needs to be had. Like, is it because it's just music? Because I'm thinking like other industries, would it be like that? If you met someone who you in tech that you 20 years ago, the person is the reason why you're here today, would you like dobale or would you like greet the person in a formal way and be like, sir, I'm really appreciative of what you've done, you know, in my life kind of thing? Or you go to Dangote's office. I mean, obviously some people would dobale, but like, man, as long as you show respect, that's all that matters to me anyways.
Yeah, it was still blown out of proportion.
Yeah,
but good thing it didn't go past that,
to
be honest. Good thing it didn't go past that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was but yeah, having a pre-Grammy concert or whatever party in Nigeria.
We know that
is
any reason that Nigerians any reason to put on outfits in Nigeria, we'll go for it.
But I can't wait for Burna though, because 2021 or was it 2020 that he performed, but he performed from Lagos. He performed from Lagos.
Yes. So congratulations to Burna. He's performing at this year's Grammy.
But this one he's gonna be on stage, live and direct there.
Right.
So I can't wait to watch that. Really, like I really want to see how that is going to pan out. Because
also, before I forget, man, congratulations. Davido just performed at the O2 Arena, which we now call the 001 Arena.
They're calling it what is 001?
Davido's 001 now. 001.
Why are you calling it 001 Arena?
He turned the O2 to the 01.
Why you they call him O2 to 01?
Because allegedly, well, I mean, like again, I'm not of the he sold out. I don't really care about. I don't care about that as much anymore. Because if you've done that once, I think that's all you need. You don't always have to sell it out. But allegedly, he sold it out, and if he did, congratulations. But I think he put on a stellar show. The reviews have been good. Again, like it was a thing where like. You can tell Davido has been studying performers around the world with the way he did the show. He performed on stage and then apparently appeared on different sides of the venue. So that the audience could actually see him. So like people at the back, people at the back never really see anybody. So like he performed some of his hit songs at the back, and then he did Legends That Never Die, came from like a different part of the venue. Right. So that kind of shows that you've been studying because that's something Drake did when Drake was doing his It's All a Blur Terror. So you can tell he's been studying. So brought out a lot of people, brought out Moravi, brought out Olori. I can't get anything right now, but brought out the new acts. Yeah. Obviously, brought out Mayor Kun. Mayor Kun performed like all his hits, man.
He gave him that much time?
He gave him that much time.
How much time did he have?
So there were really no like opening acts. It was like
it was like a Davido show. Yeah. And then he would come perform and then bring people out. Okay.
And then he brought out Angelique Kidjo. She performed like a song or two. Then he performed Twe Twe.
That's what he had to do that. I think that was why he quickly did that remix though and released the video.
It was a big market. Like,
it was a big marketing
like,
strategy.
everything they are doing now is a big marketing move towards the Grammy. Like, there's no reason why they couldn't have pushed the shows after the Grammy.
Yes.
But this just like when the Grammy people are in the meeting,
there's no reason why you can't do the remix real quick and video real quick.
What?
Right? Like, music video real quick.
And then now he's cracked the top 100 Billboard with Sensational.
We say, so
it's like everybody's like, it's like if you deny him the Grammy that for for the ones he's been nominated, at least one, if you deny him all, you're going to have to answer to everybody because he's done the shows, like the numbers.
But then these are coming after the but like the set period of time though. No. I know he's garnering hype and whatnot, but then these are the nomination and the should I say the eligibility period is a time frame, so they're accounting whatever fame or whatever. I don't know if voting has closed because Grammy is gonna be within a few weeks, next week or so.
2 weeks, I think.
In 2 weeks or so. Yeah. So like, I would assume that voting is probably closed. Yeah,
but this kind of hype, they'll be like, come, let's go back to the drawing table. Let's go back. We might be wrong somewhere. We might be wrong somewhere because the run has been crazy, and he's in Paris this week as well, and obviously he's going crazy. So, but no, congratulations to Davido.
He's been doing incredibly well.
And then obviously, like the trolls are online comparing Davido's performance to Burna Boy and Wizkid, and it was kind of like
always, to be honest, as long as it
was kind of this. It was kind of like annoying in the sense that they're all different performers, and even when you and I argue about this, we don't like. It's not like we're like cursing people's mothers and fathers or like taking it to the extreme. Because at the end of the day, we'll listen to both of them. Yeah, we'll still like love them both.
It's the fanatics, man.
It's the fanatics. It was just crazy that we couldn't big up that one artist without bringing down another artist. It was just kind of like, we're still doing this in 2024. Like, not really. Like, just enjoy it. Like, they're both different for what they do. And I was saying, like, if I had to like put mine in terms, I would say, obviously, if I want to see a show, I want to see something crazy. If I want to see music done in 6 million ways, I'll go to Burna Boy show because I know that's what Burna Boy is accustomed to. If I want to feel nostalgic, if I want to remember my childhood days and just have a good time, to me it will be Wizkid. But if I want energy, if I want to be running like a madman, I would probably go see Davido. That's kind of like how I see it with, and every other artist, has some sort of
have their own vibe.
Yeah. So it was just one of those things I was just like, why do we have to like do that? But anyways.
Exactly. And that's what I think when people go to a certain concert and come back and say, oh, the energy was not there. Right? It's like, just like when Wizkid did his Tottenham show. You went to a Wizkid concert, you'd be like, no, like there was no energy, there was no this. His album, you've been listening to the album, even the album before this one. So even if you say, okay, let him crossbreed and do the album before this one, you've listened to the songs. They are not the songs that will give you a Burna Boy energy vibe. They are not the songs that will give you superstar energy type of vibe. So you go there and you now come out and you now be complaining, low energy, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he was just singing. What was he going to do? Because the album is a singing album. You can't go to LMA concert and expect her to be dancing like Chris Brown. Right? Or expect her to be dancing like Ciara. Yeah. You understand? So it's all going to be a different energy, right?
Yeah. So, and I said, and that's why I say, if you're not ready for that energy, then don't go. Because that's just really what's going to be.
Know whose concert you're buying. Know whose concert you're going to.
Exactly. Before we get out of here, are you watching anything new?
New. Okay. I watched that Kevin Hart, but we'll wait for Chemsy to come. We'll wait for Chemsy to come before before we we review it. But I watched Aquaman, but I don't know if you watched it.
You went to the cinema?
I want to go. I was supposed to go this weekend, but
you got cinema money?
I want to.
You got cinema money?
Once in a while.
I haven't been to the cinemas since the last time we went. I don't know what movie that was, man.
Bro, Beekeeper, we gotta watch it before he leaves the cinema. It's Jason Statham. That's the one I think I'll probably watch it this coming weekend because I wanted to watch it last weekend, but the way I was limping, I'm like, by the time I get into the theater, the movie's done.
All right, we'll see. Let's plan it.
Yeah, but the Beekeeper is we need to watch it.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we need to. So that's the one that I'm going to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched this show today actually, because today was my day off. I watched this show called America's Nightmare, and basically it's about like this case where this girl got kidnapped. It's a true story. She got kidnapped, and obviously they blamed her boyfriend. And they said, like the detectives who were leading the case said that she wasn't kidnapped, that they were replaying the story of Gone Girl. So Gone Girl in real life. So the movie came out the year before.
Gone Girl.
The movie came out before the girl got kidnapped. The year before the girl got kidnapped. Right. So Gone Girl, for anybody who hasn't seen it, is this idea where this woman catches her man cheating, and then she fakes her death, and then appears later on because she wanted to punish the man.
Yeah.
And I won't lie to you, the way they framed the documentary honestly was giving Gone Girl, because
you would actually think it was the boyfriend,
bro. No, I thought it was the girl at first.
Oh,
because in the trailer, the girl is actually in the actual documentary. So you're wondering how did she come back to give her own side of the story? Yeah. So, but like the whole like he was his ex.
Yeah.
Before he met the girl that got kidnapped, and his girlfriend at the time were all working in the same place. So he had broken up with her, started dating that girl, and they're still working in the same place. And so she kind of caught him like emotionally cheating, texting his ex. And so they had an argument. And the night they had an argument, she got kidnapped. So obviously now the cops that now like I interviewed the guy and I like, bro, like this doesn't look good. Yeah. And they say, but like it was just the stupidity. They were like, yo, this is basically Gone Girl. Like, like telling her like, and he's like, yo, I'm talking about my life. You're telling me
Gone Girl.
You're telling me a movie that you know what I'm saying? So it was like a whole back and forth, and like obviously like it developed even further that you find out that it's actually like
a real kidnap.
Imagine
when you now find out this has escalated.
And what made it worse was then the girl just came home.
Hey.
The same way
Gone Girl just
came home. Exactly. But then obviously like you find out like so guy, if you have time, watch his 3 episodes, man. It is trippy. it is crazy. And like it just shows how much influence like media has even on like actual police, actual police, you know, investigations and stuff. And
because judging a case by what a certain movie or show or some past life is actually, I don't know, it's kind of like an underhanded,
and that's not to say it doesn't happen. It's just like you gotta do a little bit more work. And I watched it and I was like, wow, imagine like, and that was a white couple. Imagine it was a black couple.
Oh no.
Imagine
he's a black guy.
When I've arrested my guy already.
Gone.
So
nah, that's actually wild.
Yeah, no. So if you haven't seen that, I would suggest go watching it. Obviously,
what did you say the title was?
American Nightmare.
American Nightmare.
Yeah. Obviously, like if you're a scary person, if you're a scaredy cat, don't watch it in the nighttime.
It's horror.
It's not horror, but like it's a true crime. So it's real. It's a real life story. So it's like you said, you gotta be thinking, what's gonna happen to me or something like that. And then like the thing that sucks for me is at the end, she obviously, I don't want to ruin it, but she now has 2 daughters, and I'm just like, damn, like you're gonna have to like because of the trauma you've experienced, you're gonna raise your kids, I think, anyways, differently. You're going to get like karate class, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo.
You have to crack down on those self-defense.
Like you would be a little bit different, like you know, and you find out like even the lady that got kidnapped, like she's been through a lot as well in her own personal life, and it's just it's a great way. The way they did it was really good, man. Obviously, we never hear from the detectives that actually did the said it was Gone Girl.
Nah, those guys need to be questioned. It's like, how do you start mixing an actual thing into like a fantasy or whatever?
Yeah.
Like it's crazy because you're losing possible leads.
When you find out the facts at the end of the movie, you be like, shit. Shit.
I will try and watch it when I have long weekend.
Yeah.
When I have long weekend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, long weekend's coming up in February. All right.
Oh yeah, family day.
Yeah.
Family. Imagine you have a friend that can cook and plate food for you. And they say, oh, yo, show up from family day. I want to be setting boundary. Behave.
Shout out to the people who drop music, man. I don't know if you guys have seen Low Video. I have like
CBG.
I have like 2 seconds in the video.
Yeah, my guy go there. He go the plating moves. He was plating some words right there.
But shout out to CBG. You guys go check out Low, the music video. Tommy dropped as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a good song as well. D1 Wave also dropped. I love D1 Wave's new song.
Yeah,
I like it. We'll play it on the next episode. That's for sure. Any plans happening this weekend?
No, I'm going to try to rehab my leg and my ankle and see if I can play ball this weekend.
I mean, healing is supposed to take longer than a week, but okay, that's just me. Wednesday, I'm hosting a sold out comedy show.
Where at?
I don't even know, man. It's downtown Toronto. But it's called Afro Comedy Night.
Come on, man.
Well, it's sold out. You can't even get tickets. There's no point telling you where it is.
Come on, man.
So I'm doing that on Wednesday. Actually, I'm doing a show. I'm hosting the Black Excellence Gala and Award Night put together by Black Mentorship Toronto. It's happening on Saturday. So if you're looking for some like...
Wait, so the thing you posted was just a highlight from previous time?
Yeah.
I thought you don't host already. From that video, I thought you posted it already. I thought
that was last year.
So that was last year.
That was last year.
True. I'm sure I'm not the only one. The other people will find, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think that was the case. Because if you read the thing, it says I'm hosting this Saturday. But hey, it is what it is. I'm doing that this Saturday. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the week. And at work. Yeah.
Yeah. Just regular work.
Yeah.
For me.
Am I missing anything? Yeah. Well, yeah.
We'll still continue on the AFCON. Wait, I think Nigeria is playing on Saturday. We're back again.
I do think that Nigeria wins. Like I said, I think that Nigeria wins this one, then we have a pretty chance of winning.
I think if we beat Angola, we'll go make it.
If we go to the finals, we'll do a watch party.
Yeah.
If we do the finals, we'll do a watch party.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
Nah, just proverb.
All right, let's get proverb today. Don't forget to send us your fan mail, ladies and gentlemen, to TheTalkativeX@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And or just hit the link in our bio. All right, we'll take you straight there. Bypass the middleman, straight to our inbox.
Yeah. I copied this from Lai Wasabi. I forgot his name. His alter ego or his other character that is selling all those GNCC or whatever thing that he's selling. This one, there were so many things he put down that I'm picking up, but I'm taking this one part. He says, a man whose manhood maneuvers his mannerism, he's not a man. A man whose manhood maneuvers his mannerism, he's not a man.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 121. We appreciate you guys for checking us out. We're gonna be back next week. We've been consistent, so please don't be. We're no longer consistent. Which we're praying. We're praying.
Use this one to hold, but
we use this one to hold, but we're praying that will not happen. But we've got some exciting things coming up. So keep showing us love. We appreciate you guys, and yeah, we're turning 4 next month. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
4 years on the platform.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
We're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll figure it out.
We'll do that challenge. What they do? Where all those people are doing. I'm a Nigerian, of course.
I've been thinking about it, but
we'll do. I'm a podcaster, of course. They are going to, something.
I guess we can.
We can do something like that. Yeah.
I guess we can.
We'll use that one to
use that one to hold body too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your humble and gracious. I go by the name Mr. Dre, and I appreciate you guys. We're going to see you in the next episode. Bob Nissa.
Yeah, signing out from this ministry is your minister, Imina, a.k.a. Dafri Ego, a.k.a. Triple E, a.k.a. The Partition Ego, a.k.a. your favorite uncle, your favorite godfather. You know what is popping?
Pop.
Let's get it popping.
We out.
Backyard Bass, you are listening to Backyard Bass. It's how we move, it's how we groove. Hey.